Hi, this is Tim Renshaw, Comprehensive Christianity, and I am back to have some good announcements, some new things that have happened, and some planning of what's going to be happening in the future. Let you know what's being done and what's going to get done, Lord willing. First thing to announce is all the books that we have published in electronic format, eBooks, are now available as real paper books. You know, I like paper books. I have paper books. That's the remote repository of overflow stuff. As you can see, kind of more, science fiction, fantasy, small other stuff. Oh, it's on my game collection. Anyway, I like books. So, paperback books. Who likes paperback books? Lots of people like paperback books. Here we go. The first three. Let's see if I can get that. Oh, upside down. Let's try this again. Genesis, Christ's Creation and Covenant, 2,000 Years of Christian Theology, and How God Wants Us to Worship Him. You can see those are, oops, that's the back, 8 by 10, and various thicknesses depending. This was the follow-on to the trial run I made of a 9 by 6 booklet. I mean, this has got almost nothing to it, which is why it was a trial, because it was cheap and easy. So it turned out pretty well, I believe. These are being offered on Amazon. They've actually been available there for 2 weeks, but it took me that long to get the first set of them to show you, to make the announcement. And I wanted to make sure that they turned out in large, some of these large books turned out as well as the small ones. Also, I had made some changes because I messed up a couple minor things like not having page numbers. So that's addressed. There are page numbers in here now. In the paper books. So you can get them on Kindle at Amazon. You can get the paperback books on Amazon as well. Those are print on demand. So you make the order, they print them, they ship it, they take care of it. eBooks alone are still available at comprehensivechristianity.com. And again, just a reminder, the reason we went for eBooks to begin with was just speed of being able to get them processed, created, published, and out into y'all's hands as quickly as possible versus what can be a very long and tedious process of getting things out in paper, particularly hardback. Had some personal experience with that in the last couple of years, and that's very expensive and takes a long time, although I love hardback books, really good one. But anyway, the goal here is to get this information out, Reformed theology and its various aspects out there as inexpensively and quickly as possible. Turned out that it's really only about a day's work to turn one of these ebooks that I've already done into a format that Amazon is happy with for their print-on-demand service, especially now that I know how to do it. It's not going to take me very long per book to do that. So going forward, when we do an ebook, they'll be released here first on comprehensivechristianity.com. Then it'll show up on Amazon, and that's just because there's a 3-day delay for Amazon to take the electronic format and blah, blah, process it and make it available. And then probably a week or so later after that, the paperback version should be available again on Amazon so that you can get these however you want. Because as I said, I love books, real books. It's the fact that we're doing ebooks predominantly is not to say that they are something that I value more than hardback books. Actually, I've got a fairly, well, I think it's a pretty good library that's growing all the time. We've still got some books. Yes, we've got boxes of books that never even got unpacked. And hopefully when our library expands, we will be able to get all our books out to show them to you. But as you can see here, we've got quite a bit of number of books. I've also got a little Kindle laying there in the library. The thing I would love to be able to say is that every book that is on the shelves is on the Kindle, and that the books would actually be able to be preserved for a longer period of time by nobody touching them. Let alone marking them up. Don't mark in my books. These need to go to other people so they can have their own thoughts and mark in their books. And some of these books you can't get anymore. So ponder that. Anyway, ebooks. Also very flexible. You need a bigger font size. You need a black background and white lights instead of the other way around for ease of eyes reading at night. Searchability. Did you know you could take notes in an ebook and then you can print those notes out and export them and put them into your own Word document for your own notes and not mess up the reading for anybody else? Anyway, those are some of the advantages of ebooks, but the bad thing about ebooks is the E part, keeping them around. I've got some thoughts on that we're doing at our house to make sure that your ebooks stay your ebooks and that you keep them with you for as long as you wish to, and be able to pass them on for posterity, because books are little nuggets of gold that we leave for future covenant generations to build on, and not books to look at, not books to value because they're pretty and they smell good, but to read them, absorb them, pass it on, teach it. All right, let's see what else I got on here to talk about. Oh yeah, let's talk about the size. Why did I do 8 by 10? I mean, 8 by 10, that's big. Let's get something to compare it to a hardback book. Hold on. All right, here's your standard big, thick, hardback book. I've taken some pictures of these to give you some size comparisons so that you can do that. You'll be able to see those in a little bit more static way. But that is, whoops, kind of give you a size of the differences here. Now, I could have made the book smaller and gone to more of a 9 by 6. That's what this is. That's 9 by 6. That's 8 by 10. But as you'll see on some of the on a screenshot I'm going to post up here in a second, is you can see the text of the 9 by 6 was going to be significantly smaller, very much more like the Churchill book than on what you're seeing on the left-hand side, which is the Genesis book. Also allowed for more white space for those, because this is a paperback book. They are inexpensive, and you can, if you want to mark these up and highlight and write notes, and you're that kind of person, this is in print. You can print off 30 of them and give them to all your family, and they can mark them up to their heart's content, which, that would be great. That's why I went for the different size, was to get them bigger and larger. And yes, even though what did I do with that? Even though the How to Worship Him book is significantly thinner, I thought it would just be nice, at least on my bookshelf, that when they stood up, they were all the same size, and they will stand out as a group on my bookshelf, just like other groups of other authors and other topics I have grouped. I kind of like it when the books have a similar cover arrangement and alignment. Anyway, that's just me. Let's see. Anyway, thank you for taking the time to watch this video and for helping us out here at Comprehensive Christianity. Please share this content and our other content on your various social media services, devices, whatever. Hey, even use email. Yeah, the secret social media weapon. Anyway, stand by for next week. I hope to have another video out about our scanning and archival side of our project here. But in the meantime, have a great weekend and a blessed Sabbath, and talk to you soon.